My goodness me, what an entrance! What a cool customer you are!
It's the longest 30 seconds in my life.
I have to tell you, it's the longest 30 seconds in ours as well.
Yeah.
You like a stroll, do you, on a Friday?
I do like a bit of exercise, I don't get much.
Richard, is it true? Doesn't he look like Reg Holsworth?
Oh, terrific.
You do. You are a passing resemblance. Is it true that Carol Vorderman's been mad for you for years?
Yes, I would have thought so, although she hasn't actually said so.
Hasn't she said so?
No.
Hasn't there been, I heard rumours about sexual harassment and you had to put in an official complaint about her. Is this not true?
In my dreams. In my dreams.
Yeah, I think you're a very sexy man, I have to say.
Do you really?
I do. Because, well, you're very charismatic, and also something you did when we were rehearsing Kathy Lloyd's dresses earlier on. Do you remember what you did?
I don't know what I did. Were you watching me?
Yeah, I was watching you.
I see.
You were over there, and I was over here, and as one of the girls came in, because Kathy didn't get here till later on,
yes.
we had some girls rehearsing, and you did...
I did a bit. Yes, I did.
Hey! Okay, watch this. Watch this.
Oh, I've got to do it now?
Yeah, go on, do that, go on.
Well, I can't even see myself. All right.
That was great.
Really human, you know, Chris.
No, I know. I was just a bit shocked. That was You never do that before the conundrum, do you?
There's a lot goes on behind the desk.
Really? Now, tonight was the final, wasn't it? Who won for us?
It was a great final. It was decided on a split second after 11 seconds.
Yeah.
Whoever won the conundrum would win the series. It was fantastic. David Acton got the conundrum in 11 seconds, but it was a split second. I mean, it's a low-tech show, but the most high-tech is the buzzer and the bell. And the bell rung first. So David Acton won the show. It was fantastic.
But there's a story about him, isn't there? About the encyclopedias.
Yeah, I mean, David is a terrific contestant. He won 8 games in the normal run-up, and then great quarter-final, semi-final. But he said, look, if I win the dictionaries, the wonderful prize at the end, there are no prizes on Countdown, as you know, but the prize at the end for the winner is the most marvellous collector's item, 20 volumes of the Oxford English Dictionary.
Wow. No, it's very good.
You have a gift for words, you like them.
No, I don't.
Gold embossed, gold pages and leather bound. Now, David said he was a vegan.
Right.
And probably still is a vegan, because it was only an hour and a half ago, so he's still a vegan. But he said, if I win, he didn't know it was going to be, he said, if I win, I have to tell you, I can't accept the dictionaries, because they don't have anything to do with leather.
So what did you give him?
We gave him the whole of the Oxford Dictionary, which is all that big.
Yeah.
You know. You can get it on the CD, apparently, about that big.
And
So
they're
we
worth
gave him
about
the
4
CD.
grand, aren't they?
They're worth about 4 grand.
And what about the CD? How much is
I
that
think
worth?
it's slightly less than that.
About, what would you say?
Oh, just slightly less than that.
You said 90 quid in
Oh,
rehearsals.
did I say that?
Does anything ever go wrong on Countdown?
I'm getting an older man. Am I the oldest person ever to appear on this programme?
No, I daren't say who was, but you're definitely not.
I'll say.
No, there's been several older than you.
Really?
Yeah, I feel somewhat older than you in many rehearsals, actually. Does anything ever go wrong on Countdown? Do you ever have to do retakes?
No, we do record it, one has to say, but we do it as live. We start and we go until we finish.
I know the feeling. Yeah.
Yes. We haven't had to stop for any of those reasons, Chris.
OK, all right, well, let's see, because you did have to stop once, and here's why.
Oh, dear.
42 and 56, so we'll move on now to the conundrum. So, both ready? Please now reveal today's Countdown conundrum.
It wasn't that difficult that day, was it, really? So, what did you do?
No, but the real word, that was the integrity was the muddled up word. The real word was granny psych.
Was it really? See, he does play, he's quite good. What did you do? Did you have to come up with a new conundrum then, or did they pretend that they didn't know? Or?
No, we did this again. I mean, we did it. No, we couldn't win. We couldn't put the same one in. No, we have a long list of conundrums.
There's no cheating on
There's
Countdown.
no cheating, no.
Is it? I heard a rumour about Carol Vorderman that sometimes she has to pause and figure those sums out, and then you cut it in afterwards. Is that true, or does she do them all?
I don't know how Carol does it. She is a remarkable lady, absolutely.
But that's not.
remarkable lady. I don't know how she does it.
That's not
We do the
cheating.
show.
Though.
No, we do the show in real time. If at the end of, say, part 1, she hasn't done the numbers game in part 1.
Yeah.
Obviously, she has the sort of commercial break and the bit of... Only occasionally do we do that, but normally I'd say 99 times out of 100.
Front page of the News of the World. Carol, you can tell Carol's a bit worried. You can tell she's worried about getting found out because she's very nervous. Watch this. Watch this clip of Carol.
Please, Carol.
C.
A vowel. That is E.
Another vowel.
Another vowel. I.
Consonant.
Was that your hand, Richard? Was that your hand?
It's not that long. No, you've got to hand it. You've really got to hand it to her.
Oh, there you go. Now,
There's a guy called... Hand belonged to a guy called Greg Scott, who is a warm-up man. I know you don't have them on this programme, but
no, we don't.
We tend to have to need them more than you do, I think.
we haven't got time. Now, you've done 31 series, may there be many more, 14 years. You were the first person ever on Channel 4, but there's one thing we want to show you, because I don't know if you know this, but what actually happens, what music does the clock play when it goes past 30 seconds? So,
that's a
little treat for you here.
Right.
We found out for you, and this is our clock doing it live in our studio right now. Okay, that's the countdown clock, and Richard Whiteley, the countdown man. Thank you very much, Richard. Richard Whiteley. Whoa, 1,770 shows this man's done of countdown. In 3 minutes' time, we come back for the part 3 of ours, and in 10 seconds, we'll be back with the 5th most famous man in Britain, Jarvis Cocker. Go on, time.